We already touched on this a little bit earlier that the Detroit Lions are out now of Super Bowl contention, but we got
Meow.
two teams in the Super Bowl that's, worth talking about. The good old San Francisco 49ers, go Bay Area. Yay area. And then we got the Kansas City Chiefs back again. Patty Mahomes, 4 out of the last 5. Yeah, is that right? 4 out of the last 5 went to the Super Bowl.
4 out of the last 5 Super Bowls and 6 straight AFC champions.
What's your,
That
what's your,
man is doing work.
what's your thoughts on this, man? What's your thoughts on this matchup? What's your thoughts on what we got up and coming here with this 49? Because this is the second time they met too in the past three. They met 3 years
Four
ago.
years. They met 4 years ago. They
4 years
met
ago.
4 years ago. Patty Mahomes brought them back in the fourth quarter to win it. And yeah, I'm calling for the Chiefs again, man. I'm calling for the Chiefs again. I don't know. I never really was a huge fan of the 49ers. I'm not quite sure why. Used to live not too far from the stadium. It's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's all right. No, 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 no. I lied. Wow, wow. I just made that up. That was I live near the Giants Stadium, not the 49ers. That's in Santa Clara or whatever. Um, hey man, all my Bay Area friends is gonna hate me for this one, man. But the truth of the matter is I root for storylines, man. I like good stories. And Patrick Mahomes, what he's doing, to me, it's just good for sports. It's good for young people. It's good for black people. It's good for America. And it's good for business, man. It's good for business. Nobody cares about, I mean, people care, I guess, but Brock Purdy, 49ers, y'all can have that. I'm good. What about you, bro?
Yeah, I think I said that to you off camera. Like, I don't know how Brock Purdy is gonna fare in the Super Bowl. I don't know. I don't know. I'm right there with you with the Chiefs, man. Storyline's great. Good old. What about the Swifties? We talked about it earlier this year. Swifties, Taylor Swift bringing a bunch of revenue and eyeballs to the
Yeah,
Super Bowl.
330 million.
Yeah. Yeah, tons of it. We talked about that again. Go back to, I don't know, what was it, episode? I don't know, 142-ish,
Somewhere in
143-ish,
there.
maybe. Right. We talked about, what business impact this relationship between Travis Kelsey and Taylor Swift was going to have. And lo and behold, here we are. Biggest game of the year, end of the year, biggest TV viewership event. And you got the Swifties coming in bringing a whole new set of eyeballs just because they're going to get a chance to show her on the screen another 20 times. Right. And it's going to be a big deal. This might be I have a feeling this will be one of the record Super Bowl viewership numbers that we've seen in a very long time. Not to mention, the festivities, it being in Vegas, Usher headline the halftime show. So kind of like you, man, less about football and more about the storylines on this stuff. It's pretty cool to watch. Shout out to Andy Reid, right? Ex Eagles coach, obviously
Hmm.
bringing it. And then Mr. Mahomes, you know about Patrick Mahomes' dad always got some great commentary after the game, before the game, right? Getting a chance to see him get another ring would be solid too. So I got the Chiefs in this one, man.
Yeah, I think all the stories are on that side. And if everything goes according to script, then we're certainly going to have another Chiefs victory. And the story is all going to be about what is Taylor going to do?
Hmm.
All right. Uh, but the real story here is Patrick Mahomes Sr., who claims that he specifically, and this is reminiscent of LeVar Ball, specifically chose his wife to produce a super athlete.
You said that for real?
Yes, absolutely. Quoting them from the Odd Couple with Chris Broussard and Rob Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was on there, quoted. He said, saw her, said, "Hey, I want to have a baby with you," and he's going to be a superstar.
And
So
and here we
so
are. And
that
here
was
we are.
and it was written.
That's a big deal. So yeah, shout out to the Chiefs. Don't put any money on the game, but I feel like the Chiefs got this one. It'll be interesting to watch, though, and see all the festivities.
Thank you for tuning in to another episode of The Good Life.
If you enjoy this episode, please take a moment to subscribe and like our channel.
If you have any feedback or suggestions for future episodes, please leave us a comment down below.
If you're listening to the podcast audio version, we appreciate you just as much. Thank you for tuning into the Good Life Show.
We believe that everyone has the potential to live their best life, and we hope our show helps you get that one step closer to achieving your goal.
If you know someone who would benefit from our show, please share it with them, and thank you for your continued support.
That's it for another week's episode here on The Good Life. We'll see you next week for another inspiring conversation.